All right, our first bout tomorrow, this will start at 4:15. Doors will open at 4 o'clock. If you don't have tickets yet, we're just about sold out, so we do have a few remaining. You can grab those at the box office on your way out, or go online, Ticketmaster.com. Now tomorrow we'll open up with a 4-round welterweight attraction. This will be Nam Phan taking on Nick Freeze of Thailand. First making his way up to the stage, he's fighting out of the blue corner. 5 professional bouts, actually 6 bouts, 3 victories, 2 defeats, and 1 draw, with 2 knockouts. Well, it won't be Nam Phan, actually it's going to be from Bangkok, Thailand, the undefeated 5-0 with 5 knockouts. Please welcome Nick Freeze! All right, and his opponent tomorrow night, he'll be making his way up to the scale right now. Please welcome Nam Phan.
I think Saul fought him.
Nam Phan? Saul who?
Nam Phan.
No, Saul.
Yeah. Saul Bustos.
Oh.
He got a headbutt though.
He's a former, he's an MMA fighter.
Again, this bout's set to go off at 4:15 tomorrow. Doors will open at 4 o'clock. Nam Phan first on the scale. This is a 4-round welterweight contract. 146.4 for Nam Phan. 146 and 1/2.
That was fast.
And his opponent tomorrow night from Bangkok, Thailand. He's 5-0 with 5 consecutive knockouts. Nick Freeze. And Nick Freeze 145.6, 145.5 for the undefeated welterweight.
The stage right there.
Weigh-ins are just starting, guys, so share them with your friends. Tell everyone the life is going on. They're starting from the bottom to the top, so probably got a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes till like Chocolatito and all the other kids go. Probably not even that long, probably like 5-10 minutes.
All right, cameras ready. Bout number 1, 4:15 tomorrow here at StubHub in Carson, California. Undefeated Nick Freeze putting it on the line tomorrow with Nam Phan.
They're too far apart, man.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Good job. 4 o'clock doors tomorrow will be inside the Tennis Center at StubHub. It's the StubHub Center here in Carson, California. K2 Promotions bringing boxing back into inner city Los Angeles. Our next bout tomorrow, junior welterweights with 4 rounders. First, let's welcome to the scale from South Whittier, California. He's undefeated in 2 bouts, 2 victories with 1 knockout. Please welcome George Yuyu Acosta.
I think that's the guy I'm shooting for.
Costa?
Yeah, I think.
From Whittier?
I don't know. I was like, his name's George Navarro. They're like, oh yeah, it is. This is the guy. Oh, is that shit live?
Yeah.
That wasn't me. This is George Blaha.
And his opponent tomorrow night, he's looking for his first professional victory. Please welcome Derek Bartlemay.
Chocolatito, Cuadras, Gallo, Inoue, all of them still to come, guys. So, share with your friends, let your friends know it's live right now. Check out. Subscribe to the channel too.
This bout, of course, sponsored by Tecate Born Bold, the official beer of boxing. And Chivas win the right way. First on the scale, Derek Bartolome against junior welterweights. This bout scheduled for 4 rounds.
I gotta go around, man. I'm on the wrong fucking side. This kid.
Bartolome 136.8, 136 and 3/4 for Bartolome. Next, his opponent, undefeated at 2-0 from South Whittier. Here's Yuyu, George Acosta. 136.4 Acosta. 136.4. All right, thank you, gentlemen. Now, folks, we're going to go ahead and jump into our 3 featured bouts tomorrow night on HBO.
Here we go.
Yeah, we'll open up with our WBC Super Flyweight Title Eliminator. This bout is sponsored by K2 Promotions with Promociones del Pueblo and Sanford Promotions. And, of course, sponsored by Tecate Born Bold and Chivas Win the Right Way.
I'll see you.
First to make his way up to the scale, from Puerto Peñasco, Sonora, Mexico, here's El Gallo, Juan Francisco Estrada. Estrada, 37 professional bouts. He's got 35 victories, 2 defeats, and 25 big wins by way of knockout. His opponent tomorrow night in this junior banner or junior super flyweight title eliminator is the former WBC super flyweight world champion from Mexico. Here is Carlos Cuadras.
Very handsome.
All right, first on the scale, ladies and gentlemen, from Puerto Peñasco, Sonora, here is Juan Francisco Estrada. El Gallo is 114.8, 114.8 Estrada. Y su oponente de Huamochil, Sinaloa, México, el príncipe, damas y caballeros, Carlos Cuadras. (36-1) with a draw, 27 knockouts. And he is 114.6, 114.6. All right, get those cameras out. This is your WBC Super Flyweight Title Eliminator StubHub live on HBO. Brought to you by K2 Promotions with Promociones del Pueblo and Sanford Promotions. México contra México, Sonora, Sinaloa. All right, give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together out there.
Aquí está el power, viejo.
Perfect. All right, we're ready for our co-main event in just a moment. Fight fans, again, our thanks to Tecate Bull, Chivas, win the right way. Freud Loya Insurance, Cafe Agave, Cream Liqueur, and M150, our official sponsors for tomorrow night's event, with our main promoter, K2 Promotions. And now our co-featured battle of the evening tomorrow night, the WBO Super Flyweight World Championship, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Making his way to the scale first, from Cleveland, Ohio, Antonio Carrita Nieves. This bout sponsored by K2 Promotions with Ohashi Promotions and Salida Promotions. And his opponent tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, he is undefeated, 13-0, 11 knockout victories, the WBO Super Flyweight Champion of the World, Naoya Inoue! Antonio Nieves first on the scale out of Cleveland, Ohio. He's 17-1-2 with 9 knockouts. Again, the WBO Super Flyweight strap on the line. Nieves, you are first on the scale. $113.8. Nieves 113 3/4. Next to the scale, the undefeated WBO Super Flyweight World Champion from Sama, Kanagawa, Naoya Inoue! 115 even, 115 pounds for the champ. Inoue, 115.
Sí, Cuadras, a mí todavía está en ese video, pero necesito casar. Todavía falta
Oh, this is your co-main event, ladies and gentlemen. Kanagawa And the USA for the WBO Super Flyweight World Title. And fans, stick around after our main event weigh-in today. We do have a special treat for you fans out there. An autographed glove signed by Triple G and Canelo Alvarez. Of course, next week's main event in Las Vegas. A signed glove going out tonight, so fans, stick around after our main event weigh-in. And now, fans, it is time for our main event of tomorrow night on the scales for the WBC Super Flyweight World Championship, 12 rounds, brought to you by K2 Promotions in association with La Cornlog Promotions and Taken Promotions. First to make his way to the scale, 48 professional bouts, 46 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw, 38 wins, coming by way of knockout. He is the former WBC Super Flyweight World Champion. Please welcome Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Managua, Nicaragua, the former world champion. And his opponent tomorrow night. In 48 professional bouts, his record stands at 43 victories, 4 defeats, 1 draw with 39 big wins by way of knockout. From Sirsakit, Thailand, he is the WBC Super Flyweight World Champion. Sirsakit, so ring beside.
Cuadras peleó con Chocolatito, peleó con Chocolatito le quitó el tipo, ahora sí Chocolatito
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First on the scale, the former world champion from Managua, Nicaragua, Chocolatito Roman Gonzalez. 114.8 for the former world champ, 114 and 3/4. Next on the scale from Sirsakit, Thailand, the WBC Superfly defending world champion, Sirsakit Sorungbisai. 115, Rungbisai. And tickets are still available, fight fans. Don't miss out on this rematch from March earlier this year in Madison Square Garden. A sold-out crowd of 20,000 witnessed one heck of a world title bout in this flyweight division, super flyweight division. It's going down tomorrow here at StubHub Center. If you are local, get your tickets. If not, catch it on HBO. And the box office here at StubHub Center is open and ready to sell those tickets. Still a few remaining on what should be a sellout tomorrow night here in Carson, California.
Juan, aquí por favor.
And stick around, fight fans. We do have a special treat for you. That signed glove by Triple G and Canelo is going out to the fans after the main event steps off the scale stage. And here is your main event, Nicaraguenses. Thailand, Nicaragua going after it tomorrow night. WBC Super Flyweight World Championship. The former champ, the reigning champ. Somebody will walk out with the green belt. Come on, Carson, make some noise. All right, we're going to take a minute here and talk to the champ. I've got my translator alongside. Seriously, Cad, you're defending your title tomorrow night. A fight that happened in March in front of 20,000 in New York. What are you expecting here in California?
ครับผมไฟล์นี้ผมจะทำหน้าที่ให้ดีที่สุดครับผมจะป้องกันแชมป์ให้ได้นานที่สุดครับผมก็ขอฝากพ่อแม่พี่น้องชาวไทยที่อยู่ที่นี่ช่วยมาเชียร์กันเยอะๆแล้วก็ให้กำลังใจผมด้วยนะครับผมขอบคุณมากครับ
I'll be the very best of my version tomorrow and you will see a great fight. So I would like to invite all the Thais here in LA and in the US to come here to stop up and cheer for me tomorrow. I'll bring the title and the belt back to Thailand.
Now, do you feel going into this fight, this time as the champion, compared to last time, that there's more pressure on you this time?
คราวนี้มีแรงกดดันมากขึ้นหรือเปล่าครับเพราะเราเป็นแชมป์
ไม่มีปัญหาครับแรงกดดันผมสู้ได้ทุกรูปแบบครับผม
There's no pressure at all. There's no problem with the pressure. I never back down from any challenges.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, your champion tomorrow night defending the belt. How about a big hand for him, ladies and gentlemen? He's going after it right here at StubHub Center. Sirsa room beside. All right, let's go on over here and talk to the former world champion, Roman Gonzalez.
Todo bien, viva Nicaragua!
So you lost the belt in March. Everybody knows that, it's obvious. Okay, so tomorrow night for you, coming to LA again, where you fought so well last year against Cuadras, you're returning to Los Angeles. Do you feel like that's an advantage for you compared to when you were in New York? Were you not prepared in New York? What happened and what do you expect tomorrow?
Sabemos que perdiste la pelea en 18 de marzo en Nueva York. Ahorita te está esperando toda tu gente aquí en Los Ángeles. ¿Crees que eso va a hacer algún tipo de diferencia, el hecho que estés peleando aquí en Los Ángeles?
Pues muy buenas a todos, Dios me los bendiga. Bueno, antes de todo, agradecerle a Dios por estar aquí nuevamente. Bueno, yo siento que no he perdido la pelea en ningún momento. Esta pelea se la dedico a Dios y a todo el pueblo de Nicaragua, a todos los nicaragüenses que estamos aquí en Los Ángeles.
He believes he wants to say hello to everyone. He believes he didn't lose that fight, but definitely helps to see a lot of Nicaraguans. He dedicates this fight to God first and foremost, and also to all the Nicaraguan countrymen and fans that have accompanied him.
At this point in your career, you're still relatively young compared to many other guys that have kept going for a long time. At this point in your career, do you see this as the make or break? You win this fight, you're good. You lose, you're on a downward turn.
La verdad es que viene tu carrera, ya la has completado bastante bien y ahorita estás en una etapa en donde si ganas, crees que vas a seguir tu carrera o si perdés, comienza ya el comienzo del final.
No es que si ganamos, vamos a ganar el día de mañana.
Not if he wins, he's going to win tomorrow.
Tenemos a Dios primeramente y y gracias a Dios vamos a salir adelante y gracias a cada uno de ustedes los nicaragüenses. Bendiciones.
He has God. God bless everyone. And because of the fact that he has God on his side, he knows he will come out victorious tomorrow.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Former world champion claiming his tomorrow night walkout with the strap one more time. How about a hand for Chocolatito Roman Gonzalez? And stick around, we do have that signed glove coming up in just a moment. First, let's get on with our junior flyweight women's bout. First up, all right, let's make it our 8-round junior bantamweights. First up, Miguel Cartagena. Miguel, a 19-fight young veteran, 15 victories with three losses and 1 draw. 6 knockouts on his card. And his opponent tomorrow night from Waipahu, Hawaii. He's 37-5 with 22 knockouts. Here is Brian Valoria.
Vamos a ver lo que dice Román en Chocolate González. Escuchemos.
Se diseñó un plan. Bueno, y ahora esperamos que se vaya acercando el Chocolatito, como ven, por supuesto, una aglomeración.
¿Cuánto podría estar subiendo?
Tanta gente se va acercando el Chocolatito. Un momento. Bueno, y acá está el Chocolatito ganando hacia la cámara. Tenemos bien claro, bien tranquilo, ayer también lo demostraste. El tailandés decía, bueno, la presión esta vez tiene que ser más fuerte para vos que para él. Ahí hasta decía.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Up on the scale first, Miguel Cartagena. This is a junior bantamweight 8-round attraction. 113.6. Cartagena 113.5. And his opponent from Waipahu, Hawaii, a 42-fight veteran, 37 wins, Brian Valoria. He's 113.4, 113.5. Brian Valoria.
Que afectó la desaparición prematura de Obaco en esa pelea.
La gente piensa que tal vez mucho de la cabeza y todo, pero verdaderamente el que está demasiado sabe que ganó la pelea muy bien, no viene para la mano y de más golpe que él. Bueno, la caída pues no fue un golpe, la caída fue un cabecito que me pegó.
All right, here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Get out those cameras. Miguel Cartagena, Brian Valoria, looking into each other's souls. Don't miss this one, a slugger for sure. Junior bantamweights, 8 rounds tomorrow here at Step Up Center. Get your tickets at the box office before you get up in that car and head home today. Thank you, gentlemen. Good job and congratulations.
Pero que es fundamentalmente lo que encuentra diferente con Tanaka en la esquina.
Estamos desde el Stock Center, el mensaje de Román, el Chocolate González.
Invicto también quiere aportar la
Para mí también ganaste la pelea, como ya lo hemos platicado, pero no convenciste a los jueces.
Ahí le están preguntando a Román que ganó la pelea, pero que no convenció a los jueces. Parte de lo que le están diciendo en este momento a Román el Chocolate González. Nosotros estamos transmitiendo, esperando para conversar con él. Una vez que termine la entrevista con Space, que va a transmitir el combate mañana, como siempre acostumbra.
All right, now we're going to jump into the female bout tomorrow night. This will be an 8-round junior flyweight attraction with Anahi Torres, first to make her way up on the stage. And her opponent tomorrow night, she's undefeated, 10-0 with 2 knockouts. From East Los Angeles, she is super bad, Sinisa Estrada. Alrighty, here we go. Anahi Torres, an even professional record, 16 wins, 16 losses, 1 draw. Junior flyweight, 108-pound division. And here is Anahi Torres. And she is good, 107, Torres, 107. Her opponent from East Los Califas, undefeated, super bad, Sinisa Estrada. 106.2, super bad, 106 and 1/4. Thank you, ladies. Good job, and we'll see you tomorrow night inside StubHub. One more. We still got some fans sticking around for that signed glove by Triple G and Canelo. HBO pay-per-view next week, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Creo que un poquito más.
Thank you.
All right, here we go, folks. Our final scale attempt today. Lightweights, 8 rounds. From Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua, please welcome Mortero Javier Ramirez. A 25-bout veteran, 23 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. This slugger out of Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua, has 21 professional knockouts of his 23 professional wins. And his opponent tonight, he's 9-0 with 4 knockouts from Kazakhstan, undefeated,
How are you? How you doing?
gonna walk up there so that's a must. All right.
Like chicken all day. All day, boy.
Like a snake.
Ya había la bebida.
Gracias.
Oye, Carlos.
Va
a ser una pelea, me gustó como respondiste, creo que hay mucha confianza para la noche de mañana. El título se va para orientar. Es cierto que estábamos a punto del pollo caldera. ¿Qué va a ser lo diferente para mañana? ¡Arriba, Chocolatito!
¡Quita el negro!
¿Vos sí que me firma la camisa?
¡Lechen! ¡Sofía! Vamos, campeón, hay que noquearlo. ¡Lechen! A chimpearlo, ese no es la ley. Cuídate la cabeza, cuídate los cabezazos. Ahí está, Nicolás. Good change right here. Good change, player.
Chocolate, solo dale una foto. Una foto, Chocolate, solo una foto. Solo una.
Chocolatito.
Una aquí, Chocolatito.
Let him sign, homie.
Come on, it is my joint. It is my joint.
Rudy, come on, man.
Rudy, so young asking for elevators. Guys, make sure the media can go up there. No, guys, no media.
No media.
No media. You should know better. Let these guys behind you get past. Thank you.
Well.
Yeah, no media, guys. Yes.
Excuse me, gentlemen, with the gray wristbands, we have to have you guys come back over here, please.
Alright guys, well, we got you a lot of behind the scenes stuff right there. Everyone subscribe to the channel real quick. See what else we could get. I saw Harold Lederman here earlier, so maybe we could interview him too. There we go. Quick, hit the subscribe button and get you guys as much as we can right now. Get you a solid shot of the ring card girls right now too. Told ya. Hello. Hello, hello.
Not at the hotel, but I have your posters at the hotel, remember?
You're welcome.
What's it called?
Over there. There's a apparel shop and they have an
Okay, we're on our way.
Yes, come on.
Thank you very much.
Rudy, I hate you.
I know.
Good evening, sir. Thank you.
G-Rap in his prime. Young H.O. Raps Grateful Dead.
Oh, they like this, you know? Like, I don't know about you, but I'm very different. Really? It's the Rams. Hell yeah. They weren't basketball shorts in the league? I think these are bad baseball shorts. These are baseball shorts. These are Dodger shorts. Yeah, you don't know when a pickup game is coming, bro. You don't know when a pickup game is going to show up. Bro, I know you could be like walking on the street. And it happens. You going to the Dodger game on Sunday?
I emailed her. I tried to get 2, and she told me like she can't do 2. 1 p.m. It's the 1 a.m. game, so yeah, you want to be there. 1 a.m. game? Oh, I can go for that.
Sure. 1 a.m. game. No, you're going to Canary or just going? No, I'm going to South End right now. That's funny because I have to take this one day. So she fixed it. So she had told me like no.
Alright, well, thank you, Harold. Make sure you guys check out Harold. He's very, very insightful. He's been in the business. How long have you worked for HBO? There you go. He's been working at HBO longer than Lampley.
Look, Radio Raheem Jr.
I'll call you Radio Raheem Light. So make sure you guys check him out. And also, me, I'm on
Raheem Zero?
I mean, can you just be my co-host, Harold? Or we can just
no, you do it. You just do it
together.
Yeah, I'm doing it. On the camera.
All right, guys. Well, we're here at the StubHub Center for the live weight day. Wow. I just want to say thank you, Harold, and I will see you at the fight. Do you have when you sign off, do you have
you and Steve can have thanks for having me.
I got it. You got to love Harold. All right, guys. I'm Cynthia Clancy for Ring TV.
You're not going to want to stick around much longer. If at all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did. Oh, wait. I'm going to go.
You want to go solo?
Oh, they're going to get it. Yeah, solo. I'll come back.
Go ahead.
You want me to watch your bed?
Yes, Harold. Leave it right here. Thanks, honey.
Put it right there. Keep my arm around it.
All right.
Yes. Well, you know, everybody's excited about Triple G against Canelo Alvarez. And I mean, let me tell you, it's got to be one of the best middleweight fights in Sugar Ray Robinson, Paul Palmer, and Basilio. You know, if you can name me, middleweight fights that were as good as this middleweight fight, I mean, maybe Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard, that was an exciting middleweight fight. But I got to tell you, this fight next Saturday night ranks up there with all of those kind of fights. It's one of the best middleweight fights in the history of boxing. I swear to God. Canelo Alvarez is a guy with only one loss and lost to Floyd Mayweather in a fight that he really wasn't ready for. He was beat up. He wasn't ready to fight this fight. That's what happened to Floyd. But he hasn't lost anything since. What he was that's the systematic approach in boxing. Great challenge. It really is, You throw a shot and he hits you, he smacks you with the right hand. On the other hand, Triple G, for years he was a menacing fighter on that. Anybody before he knocked out
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos a este reporte de Stop Hub Center aquí en Cuadras, California, donde se llevó a cabo el pesaje de la pegada Superfly, donde el nicaragüense entra campeonato con Chocolatito González para declarar contra Lederman, donde ahora tiene la corona sin saber su Vamos de inmediato por detalles. Primero se empezaron los semifinalistas en este momento donde se da el cara a cara entre Carlos Cuadras contra el 5 el Gallo Estrada. Ambos no tuvieron problemas con el peso. Luego Naoya Inoue, también Antonio Nieves, boricua, también cara a cara, superaron la báscula. Ambos la categoría cambió 115 libras. Aquí venía hasta que esperaban todos los nicaragüenses presentes en esta área, en este sitio. El momento donde Román Chocolatito González sube a la báscula. Aquí está el orgullo de Nicaragua, el barrio La Esperanza, viendo la báscula en 114.8.
It's all going down September 9th here at the StubHub Center in Carson, California, and also on HBO After Dark. Now this is the fight. These are the triple headers that you don't want to miss. We have Sorumba side versus Chocolatito, the rematch. So we're going to find out who's taking home that belt. And then also Inoue versus Nieves, and Cuadras versus Estrada. So all these superflies are going to put their belts on the line. Are we going to find out if they're going to defend it, or are we going to have big champs in this division? So come on, let's go find out what these boxers have to say. Dawn, I got it.
Actually, that wasn't there, but I don't want to bring it
I know.
up.
Which one? Edit it.
Well, in all honesty, I don't have to say because of the fact that I got to keep score, so I don't want to say that.
You can edit that part, or do you want to do another one?
Hey, look, now she wants to like.
Huh? I know Harold will totally interview with you.
No, I know, but it's just.
Carol, stay.
I'm just saying.
Porque a lo largo de toda la semana, Chocolatito ha visto cómo Nicaragua lo ha apoyado, cómo Nicaragua se ha volcado a través del sitio web de un país.
This one?
A través del sitio web de todo un país.com. Por ejemplo, hizo un programa de link que escribió a golpe que das, toda Nicaragua encima.
You're gonna do huh?
You want to get done with fire?
Recuerda que cuando dicen
Bam, that wasn't the MMA fight. That was
It was?
It was?
Yeah.
Wow, I wasn't talking to him actually. Anything from the box?
también somos patrocinados.
I know
He was a heavy
not
hitter.
doing too good.
He was a heavy hitter.
Yeah, but once like you kind of weathered the storm when the first round he got fucking tired.
What the fuck is he gonna do with this?
I like that. That's an interview. Just giving him a minute.
Center, noche de este sábado. Nos vemos en la próxima.
Mexico just said that you get knocked out with one punch.
You're gonna go one-on-one?
Yeah. You can go one-on-one too, trust me, it's better for you anyways. You like scrum, I know.
No, I prefer one-on-one.
Yeah, exactly. Right now.
At this point,
We're waiting, right?
But luckily Cynthia's at the risk already, so if I keep her away, her thing, I'll buy her bag.
Less than 1,000 tickets left.
Here?
8,000, 8.5, 9 if they put the standing room only. So it's gonna be pretty much like Kodo.
Overall, were you happy with the fight? You had a lot of good positive.
15 minutes later. We'll go watch it later today.
This fight, more bodies.
I
haven't seen the first one, so I don't know if I should wait.
This isn't a.
I know it's not a sequel. But I think the first one's longest.
It is. It's fucking like almost 4 hours long. It was a TV movie, and it was separated into 2 days.
Two different sports, right?
It's still good though.
All right, thank you.
It's still good.
Carol, do you want a water?
Yeah, I'm okay when I go with you.
Do you mind if you just interview with my boy over here? I'll get you a water though. Is that alright, Harold? These are my colleagues.
How you doing?
No. They don't give you anything. So this is Constantino, this is Fernando. Hey, I'm introducing you also. Steven, and this is Harold.
I know that's Steven.
Steven, it's me.
How are you?
Y'all do like Marco did it.
I'm gonna get you a water. You want lunch? Huh? Oh no, I can't.
Alright, Fernando Pimentel for BehindTheGloves.com here with Harold Lederman. Harold, talk about this fight. It's very much one of the rematch.
Well, I don't know if there's extra first fight, I wasn't happy with the
After in 3 minutes, we'll probably get Harold Lederman. So the crowd's dispersing. So what do you guys think? Who wins tomorrow in the 3 main event TV fights?
So the blood had a lot to do with the decision in the first fight. There's no question. I thought that personally, I thought that Chocolatito was still in boxing.
Who wins between Cuadras and Gallo Estrada? That's a fucking fight right there.
I have no opinion on my daughter Julie.
Chocolatito, Inoue, Cuadras.
She was one of the judges. What can I say? She said, Dad, how did you see it?
Those are good. I think the only kind of fight that most people are firm about is Inoue, I think. Because as much as I thought Chocolatito won that first fight, that was a tough-ass fucking fight. And he did knock him down in the first round, so I don't know, that's a tough one. It'll be close. I hope Chocolatito should have enough, but 0-1.
Yeah, but what's the difference? I mean, listen, you're waiting for 11 rounds, you're trying to fight with blood going in your eye, and you can't see your opponent's punches. What's the difference, It's affecting your fight, that's all it is. Jesus. I thought
What,
that the blood going into the short.
Are you going home after this?
I had a lot to do with
Yeah, or
I still think
he's such a he kind of invited me to a Mexican restaurant and he's still there.
Just go ahead.
Hi guys.
You wanna?
Yeah, gotta say hi to my fans on your channel. I have to show them my outfit of the day. Here's my outfit of the day, boys.
Hey.
Are you guys following me on my channel? Because you get to see all my cute outfits from head to toe.
That is true.
That is true. Hi, babe. Hi. Top de películas. So, I know película is okay. The same thing in Spanish and Filipino.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. So what do you guys think of the weigh-ins? I want to hear your predictions. Who's going to take what? Do you think?
Someone earlier said Chocolatito, Inoue, Cuadras. I think the one that most people are unsure about is Cuadras and Gallo Estrada. It seems like.
Yeah.
Which I had to. That'd be the hardest one to pick a winner too, I think.
Yeah. No, it's true. I'm going to take my glasses off. Let's see. Okay, I don't know what that. Okay, you see that Inoue is, you know, after interviewing Harold Lederman, wow, he has Inoue like Nieves is gonna get his ass kicked basically, but you never know. He's a monster. He's only had 13 fights, so you see how.
Man, his shadow boxing looked fucking dangerous at the workout.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
It's like he's like Stone Cold Killer, honestly.
Yeah, no, he is.
So is Sorunga side. So if you go on my Instagram, it's Newsner26. There's a picture that I'm posting, like, and this is Sorunga side's face. It's really the best. I'm gonna show you guys because it's quite awesome. It is quite awesome. It's funny. Look at this.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
See, look at that. I'm super excited. And then look at Sorung Desai. Can't you tell he's super excited to be interviewed? No, I mean, that's how he looks all the time. All the time, even when he won.
That's true.
That's true. I would, he was up and, excited, but no. So yeah, and then, so it's going to be so exciting. And remember, if you guys don't have, all the undercards are at 4:15. Oh no, excuse me, are on ringtv.com. That's my channel. Well, the channel I do work for. So we're coming to the very, very first fight. Yes, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
4:15 is the, like I said.
Luckily, there's 2 fights before. Like the ones that we were talking about earlier, like Sanisa and Brian Valoria.
Yeah.
So like 4:30 might still be okay-ish.
No, I'm still gonna be here because it will be fun. I mean, all the fans. I mean, you have 6 different countries here, and I love the way that Sorung Desai is saying, telling all the people in the United States that are Thai to come out and cheer for him. And I mean, it's just there's something about him that's just like it makes you want to cry, like the pride in him. Yeah.
His,
trash.
He was a garbage collector and he ate trash for food when he was like 4. He had a 4-fight record. He was like 1-3 and that's crazy.
Yeah. Look naked on your name. There we go. It's hot. It's nice and breezy. At least they put a tarp us for us.
Thank God bless him. Thank you.
Thank you, K2.
Yeah, thank you, K2.
I'm Bernie.
You're the best.
So yeah, are you gonna stream live tomorrow? No, you can't.
I'll probably stream live for maybe commentary like during the fight. Maybe, but if anything, for sure post-fight I'll be streaming live. So I'll bring you guys all the interviews after, behind the scenes stuff, and yeah, whatever else we can. And then from today, all the interviews are on here, and then also on the YouTube later.
Yeah. Oh, and then when you do, you're gonna get to see my outfit tomorrow. It's really cute. Hey man, I'm like one of the only female in boxing, and I wear heels, and I have to find an outfit every day or every time, and these guys can just wear a freaking t-shirt and jeans.
She does tap out on the heels kind of early sometimes, though. Just saying.
Excuse me.
At the workout, you didn't even do like one interview with the heels.
Oh, can you just show
that's why.
Shoes?
That's.
Can you just show my shoes?
The MMA boxing experiment that went
down. See how high these are?
I'm really happy for
I'm just.
That's
so
why
offended.
if you see all her interviews, she is.
Don't say move a little too loud.
That's why if you see all the interviews, she's like the same size as all these guys.
No, whatever. No, it was really hot and the gym was really, really big. And you know what? Shut up. You guys don't even wear heels. I have to wear all the lashes. You know what? To look good for you guys and report boxing.
I have naturally long eyelashes.
Dick, forever. Did you hear that? What
So I've heard.
But yeah, I can't wait to go live on your channel. But make sure you guys follow my channel. I have a really good interview with Tom Loeffler. It's an exclusive about the Superfly and about Canelo Triple G. Yeah.
Tom's wearing the Triple G shirt.
The shirt that everyone's been looking for.
I heard
and
it's sold out.
It is sold out, and he tells you where else you can find it. Well, I mean, they're struggling to make more because it's sold out so quickly. Gee, who's gonna? Oh God, yeah. I don't even know what that says.
GGG.
No, I know what. And the day, I don't speak Spanish. I need to learn Spanish.
I don't read Spanish very well, so just put it in Google Translate and then put
there
it
back.
There you
go. You're gonna love interviewing Harold Lederman. He's such.
Sticks around. I feel like you're really
He's my buddy. Harold and I are like, we're buddies. Papa Harold. He's my buddy. He is. Good guy.
All right, guys, here we go.
Bye, guys. Okay, one more Harold. One more
Last
Harold.
one, sir. I'll try to be fast. I'll try to be fast, sir. I promise.
I've been doing so many interviews. I don't know how many I did today.
I'll be as fast as I can, I promise.
I was in your first. How did I
Gallo Sports right here with the great Harold Lederman. We're here at the Superfly press conference. It's one of the best triple headers in a long time, I want to say. Is there one fighter that you're kind of mostly excited about seeing tomorrow?
I'm excited about seeing all 6 of them. Inoue, the Japanese kid, you know, everybody wants to see him. I think he's got, what, 13 wins and 11 knockouts or something like that. They call him the monster. You know, if he's as good as everybody says he is, he may be the best one of the 6 on HBO Saturday night. So, you know, if I had to pick one guy that I'm really excited about seeing, I guess it's Inoue.
I want to look forward to next weekend. Obviously, it's a big fight. Canelo versus Triple G. Looking at it, kind of speaking on the sparring session they did 5-6 years ago, do you feel that's important at all at this point, or do you think maybe whatever happened in there, these guys will kind of carry into the ring on Saturday night?
No, you know, when you spar 6 years before, it has nothing to do with what's going to happen tomorrow night. There's no way that that's going to affect the fight in any way, shape, or form. Canelo Alvarez has done nothing but get better. I mean, his last fight was supposed to be competitive against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., and it turned out to be a shutout, you know? No, Canelo Alvarez gets better and better and better, and, you know, it may be, I wouldn't say the end of the line for Gennady Golovkin, but certainly, without question, he's going back a little bit. You know, we saw his last fight with Danny Jacobs. He didn't knock him out. He didn't look menacing like he did against David Lemieux on HBO or all the other guys he knocked out on HBO. So, you know, it's interesting. It's a guy on the way up against maybe a guy on the way down. We'll see.
You mentioned the Lemieux fight. That was kind of his first big test on HBO as far as when people were like, this guy's very good. It's maybe kind of equal to Gennady as far as in skill. Maybe not equal, but as close as anybody else has been in equal in skill. And he surprised everyone by boxing using his jab. Now we're kind of come again to, you know, Canelo, a guy who, again, people think are kind of equal in skill with him. Do you feel that we might see that type of Golovkin, kind of the boxing, careful, jabbing Golovkin?
Oh, yeah, without question. I mean, you know, he's, you know, I'm sure that he's not planning too much in advance. I think that, you know, his fight is going to be based on what he goes up against when he gets in the ring, you know. I think that Gennady's fight against Canelo Alvarez, you know, Gennady will definitely fight the kind of fight that he thinks that will help him, you know, win the fight against Canelo. You know, if he thinks he can knock him out with a right hand, then he's going to go after him with right hands. If he thinks he's going to have to box and use that, you know, that jab that he doubles and triples and whatnot, he'll use the jab. So, you know, he's going to make up his mind once he gets in the ring. He's not going to say a week before the fight, well, I'm only going to box, you know. No, he'll see what he can, you know, what he can land against Canelo next Saturday night. And that's what's going to determine Gennady's fight.
How do you see that fight ending?
I don't know. I really believe that it's going to go to distance. I think it's going to be close. I think one guy's going to win a decision. I don't know who, but I think it's going to, you know, I think you got another Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, it's going to go 12, you know. I think there's no doubt. You know, when you get really great fighters against each other, it very often goes the distance. You don't see too many fights. You know, years and years and years ago, back in the early 40s, they had that great trilogy at 160 pounds between Rocky Graziano and Tony Zale. And it may be the greatest trilogy of all time. You know, there's been a lot of great trilogies in boxing, but that may have been the greatest. And the reason I say that is that every one of the 3 fights ended in a knockout. But you don't see that too often. I mean, if you want to see 3 great fights, you know, you go to YouTube and you watch Zale and Graziano. I mean, these were 2 great middleweights. Everybody wanted to see them fight each other. Tony Zale won 2 out of the 3, but all 3 fights ended in a knockout. And, you know, no other, you can't say that about any other trilogy. I'm not sure about Floyd Patterson and Ingemar Johansson. They may have ended in a knockout. But certainly, the greatest trilogy of all time in my mind was Graziano Zale. It happened, you know, way back in the early 40s, and I don't think anything has topped it since then. There have been an awful lot of good trilogies in boxing.
It's a great comparison. Last subject I want to talk to you about is a couple of weeks ago, MMA met boxing in the boxing ring. Conor did a lot better than most people expected. What were your kind of thoughts on his performance?
Well, you know, thank the Lord, Conor McGregor did good. You know, I mean, everybody was yelling and screaming about paying $100 for the pay-per-view. But Conor McGregor went out there and gave the fans their money's worth. I mean, you know, Max Kellerman said that it would last 1 round or 1 punch or something like that. You know, really knowledgeable guys were saying that Conor McGregor would never get out of the first round. That Conor McGregor gave us a good fight. It was a very entertaining fight. On the other hand, Floyd looked like, you know, he looked a little old. He looks like he's ready to retire. So I thought that, you know, when you look back at it, it was really entertaining thanks to Conor McGregor. He did a very good job. He did much better than anybody thought he would do. I don't want to see him stay in boxing, but, you know, hey, listen. He got paid a lot of money and he did good, and you know, God bless him. You love to see a guy give the fans a good fight, and he did.
Well, why don't you want to see him in boxing?
Because of the fact that he's a star in MMA. You know, he's a star. I mean, you know, he could stay in MMA and you know, go on to be the best fighter that they have. You know, so why doesn't he stay at MMA?
How long would Conor last with either Canelo or Triple G?
You know, I'll have to go back to before, you know, the fight with Mayweather and say 1 round.
Thank you so much, Harold. I really appreciate your time, sir, and looking forward to your analysis
Thank you,
tonight.
anytime.
Thank you very much.
Question, Harold, are you leaving right now?
What?
Is your limo downstairs?
Say that again.
Is your limo downstairs?
Am I?
Your limo?
No, I gotta call the guy.
You will call your guy. You're so New York. I have a favor to ask you. That is my last favor. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Really
We're going to do a fight, guys. Would you like to join in and unboxing with me and Boyd? Hey, we are going to do a fight, guys, downstairs, y'all.
We are?
Yes.
Okay.
And Harold? Alright? Okay. Hey, I think I'm going to... Oh, okay, so then... well, I got you.
Forgot my life feed. All right, guys, we're about to do a fight, guys, with Harold Lederman. So I don't know if you guys want to stick around for that, but in about 5 minutes, and we'll get that going. place is emptied out. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the StubHub, but this is what it looks like. I'll show you guys a quick view of the ring and all that stuff. So this is, I'm at the very top, and look at how great the seating is. It looks far away from here, but trust me when I say we're like 30 yards maybe from the thing, anywhere you're at. So it's a beautiful fucking place. And they got better food coming. There's a barbecue spot over there that looks super bomb. I'm gonna try that shit tomorrow. There's Cynthia running over there. Oh, it's a hot day, huh? You wore sweats too. It's a hot day.
Yeah. I had a colon operation, so I've been staying away from wearing pants with a belt.
Oh.
You know, I don't want to put pressure on the incision.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to let it heal.
Yeah.
It's not doing a great job of healing. The goddamn incision was like, I mean, the operation was 8 months. It's like 5 months. It's not healing up. Yeah. What did you do? You bought a gun? This thing is heavy as hell.
No, my heels, I have my camera, I have my like makeup bag.
It's about 50 pounds. I figured for sure you bought a gun.
No.
Okay.
No. All right.
I mean, I've had that. You know, over the years, I've had that happen.
Haven't had one. Oh, that's lovely.
I don't know how you even put that thing up.
I'm a strong woman.
I see that.
Yes.
By the way, I saw you punch it on the video.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What would you think of my sizzle reel?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Freddie Roach is on there.
Coach Roach.
Coach Roach.
He's the one training Valoria, right?
He's training Valoria.
Brian.
The trick, you know, some of the guys go to Freddie, you know.
Right?
Yeah, it'll be a fucking good fight. Not a fan so out here. What up, man? See you tomorrow. I'm thinking like kind of when it starts. I want to see Samisa. I want to see Brian. I want to see that Ruslan kid that Abel has. So.
It's the first fight, isn't it?
Was it? Yeah, so I might get there right around that time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'll
Did you
see
get
tomorrow.
any?
Yeah, I got it.
How much?
I got the I got it.
You got tickets?
I just wanted to make sure you had it. Okay.
You got tickets?
It's not ugly,
Mhm.
Harold.
You're gonna have my face.
Copy.
No, that's good. You're one of the faces of boxing.
Yeah, I want. You just asked him for some, or you said you're doing a giveaway or some shit?
Nah, hell no, I would never. I would get caught.
You just
Nah, I
asked
bought him.
Oh.
Nah, he's only gonna give you tickets if you're like high up and medium. People won't give me. I just bought them. They're selling out. They should be sold out by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know about this.
You're solid. Because mind you, 25 is right here. Where'd you park, guys? Yeah, we could park. We could do it over there. Huh? You know Bernie?
Why?
I turned it in and didn't accept it, but I didn't pay it no mind. Not the fuck. At least I'll be watching.
At worst, I could see if you could get the post-fight press pass.
With that,
at worst,
I don't
worst.
care, yeah.
We'll talk to Bernie about that. He's always around.
What's up, Rita?
Carol's gonna do it with us. He's gonna do like I said.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so let's chop
You
chop.
did?
Where did you park?
I parked over there.
What
So
did-
he's oh, he has a limo.
Oh, he has a limo?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go do it in front of the StubHub sign then.
Hey, you ready, Harold? We're gonna go
Work.
over there.
Make that money. Hey, the fighter's still here?
I don't know, bro. Because they took him away from us, and I haven't seen him since.
How long would they in?
They went in like 30 minutes ago, at least. Yeah, like 30, 40.
Uh-huh. Huh? Huh? Oh, where would you like to see a picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. Are we getting in the shade?
There's shade for him.
We need shade, dude.
Shade would have been over there, but lighting will be terrible.
It's fucking old, bro.
I know. Should we just do it over there then? Yeah, just do it over there then. Yeah, put him in the sun. I mean, put him in the shade. Eddie Woodgo? I gotta see the front of your shirt.
Same thing.
Oh, who's Eddie?
It's Eddie Akawa.
Huh?
There's a 30 for 30 about him. It's a good story, bro. I highly recommend Eddie Akawa. It's Hawaiian dude.
Should we do it here with StubHub in the back right there?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Ooh. Dude, there was like a hornet or something. Oh, freaking so scary. You see my story, like.
Oh, you guys, come on. That way it doesn't get dirty.
No, thank you. Okay, are you shooting on yours too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go live on
I'll
mine.
go live.
But it's already live, so.
Come on over.
I want to kick his.
Okay. So we're
don't
live
know if my
streaming right
shit's
now. So say hi to everyone. Say hi to all your fans, Harold. You're on right now on that
Hi,
camera.
on the phone right here, on this one?
Yeah,
Yep.
this phone.
Live,
You're
right?
live. So people are watching it right now.
Okay, great.
This is Harold Lederman.
He
I'll
turned
go
it,
on
he turned
that
a
side,
shower
Harold.
cap into a.
Look at how
Does look like
inventive this is. He invented this.
It's like a shower
shower
cap.
rod with a mic thing.
All right, just let me know when you're ready to go.
All right, ready to go in 3, 2.
Fernando Pimentel for BehindTheGloves.com here for The Fight Guys, here with Cynthia Conti, my co-host from Ring TV, IFL, and for The Fight Girl herself. Steven Cureño, KO Artist Sports. Check our YouTube channels out. Obviously, you can see to Cynthia's left, Harold Lederman, Judge Extraordinaire, always on HBO, letting you guys know how he is scoring the fights. We're here in front of the StubHub Center, right for the Superfly Mega Card, which is Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez getting his rematch versus Srisigitson Rungvisai. I can't say that name, hopefully I said it right.
Srisigitson Rungvisai.
Then we also have Inoue making his U.S. debut versus Antonio Nieves, and also we have Carlos Cuadras versus El Gallo Estrada in the WBC Eliminator. Whoever wins that fight gets to fight the winner of Chocolatito's fight. Now, Harold, talk to us about this big card coming here to Southern California. We got Nicaraguans being represented, we have Japan being represented, we have Puerto Ricans from Cleveland, Ohio being represented, we have Mexicans being represented. So just talk to us about how big this card is here to be held in such an arena.
Well, it's a huge show. To tell you the truth, there's 3 great fights,
3 world titles at 115 pounds. It's 6 fighters that really have great records. I mean, there's hardly any losses among the 6 of them. They're very, very good matchups, you know. I mean, we should have 3 tremendous, very competitive fights. I'm not so sure about Antonio Nieves and Inoue. It seems to me that Inoue should be a lot better, but the other 2 fights are really, really, you know, closely matched. I think Estrada and Cuadras will be sensational. And of course, we know that Chocolatito Gonzalez and Sorong Versailles is going to be sensational, because the first fight was sensational. So, you know, once you have 2 guys that fought before and it was really such a tough fight, this one is going to be a tough fight.
I can't wait for this card. I mean, from top to bottom, even the undercard is going to be amazing. I don't remember the name. It's Abel's fighter, who's 9-0, I think.
9-0.
And he's fighting a guy that's 23-1. 23. I mean, that's like Tom said, sink or swim, and so it's going to be exciting. And Sinisa Superbad is fighting. I mean,
Brian Valoria is fighting on it as well.
Valoria. I mean, you know what? It's a lot of locals, a lot of favorites. Oh, I'm like, oh, and but you know, the triple header. Inoue is, you know, that one's a hard one. I mean, they're all hard. They're all like 50-50, but I have my favorites, and I'm not going to say who my favorites are because I can't.
Actually, for those who want to catch the undercard, go to the ringtv.com app or ringtv.com on your computers, on your laptops. You'll be able to see Sinisa Estrada, Brian Valoria, Abel Sanchez's fighters. You'll be able to see a lot of good undercard fights. This card is stacked top to bottom, even the untelevised portion, so just make sure you tune into that.
Harold, I want to ask you about possibly the most evenly matched fight of the card, Cuadras versus Gallo Estrada. A lot of people haven't seen Gallo Estrada unless they follow him because he's on like Spanish TV and things like that. Right. Obviously, we've seen Cuadras a couple times on HBO. Who do you see as the favorite in that fight, and how does that fight play out for you?
Well, I definitely think Estrada's the favorite. I'll tell you why. If you saw Carlos Cuadras' last fight on HBO, he didn't look all that good. He just did not look, you know, like the same Carlos Cuadras who was just blowing guys away his entire career. He was in a tough competitive fight that he won by decision. On the other hand, Estrada is just menacing, you know. I mean, he's very tough, very hard hitter. He knows how to box, knows how to use his legs, he knows how to use the ring. It's going to be a great fight, though, no question.
It's one of the ones I feel that I'm most excited about, and it's hard to even pick because they're so good matchups.
You having your experience in boxing for so long, as me and you spoke earlier, you have 32 years in boxing in HBO. Does a card like this or something like this still excite you, still bring out that enthusiasm in you and say, you know what, this is why I love the sport?
Oh yeah, there's no question. I mean, this is the kind of card that, you know, you want to be there. You know, every fight's tough, every fight's competitive. Every fight you got guys that can punch, you know, so there's a chance you see a whole lot of knockouts. Yeah, I definitely want to be there. And it definitely excites me without question.
Now this mega event here in Southern California is the lead-in into next week's mega event on pay-per-view in Las Vegas, Nevada at the T-Mobile Center, which is Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin. Just your thoughts on that fight. How do you see it? How do you see it going? How do you see it looking? Because a lot of people say it could be a dull fight given their styles, or it could be an exciting fight. It could be a Hagler-Hearns for at least however long it goes. So just your thoughts on the fight.
Well, I think that it's the kind of fight that's so close and so competitive. I think it's going to be just like some of the great middleweight fights in the history of boxing, you know. I go back to the 2 fights with Carmen Basilio and Sugar Ray Robinson, Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, you know, that's the kind of fight it is, you know. It's just 2 guys that everybody wants to see fight each other, and it's finally happening, and I think it's going to be sensational.
Your prediction on that?
No, I don't have a prediction. I got to keep score. I don't want people calling up HBO saying Lederman was partial to one guy or the other.
Final question on this, and it's 2017 as a whole in boxing. We've had very good fights this year. We've had Santa Cruz Frampton, the rematch. We had Earl Spence versus Kell Brook. We saw what happened with Anthony Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko. It's been an amazing year of boxing. It's been a resurgent year for boxing where they've had great fights happening. Your thoughts on 2017 as a whole, and what boxing should do to progress what's been going on this year and bring the fans back to boxing?
Well, I mean, there's no doubt that, you know, we got to keep making great fights. Certainly, we're starting off with a great fight next Saturday night with Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. We need more fights like that. I'm sort of disappointed that Vladimir Klitschko retired, because I was certainly looking forward to Vladimir Klitschko and Anthony Joshua again. It was a great fight. The first time Joshua knocked him out, I didn't think that Vladimir was finished, not by any sense of the imagination. I think he still has a lot of good fights left in him, but hey, Vladimir, I guess, felt he couldn't beat this kid, and he got out, you know. So now the heavyweight division is going to start all over again, and you know, we got all young guys, and you know, we got Joseph Parker and Joshua, and you know, Luis Ortiz, and you know, fighters like that. And so anyway, you know, the heavyweight division very, very often keeps people interested in boxing. People always want to know who the heavyweight champion is and what's going on in the heavyweight division. And certainly we got all new young guys that can really punch in the heavyweight division. So it's going to be exciting in 2017 and 2018 to see some of these kids develop.
Just quickly, my last question is about the heavyweight. How far are we from Joshua versus Deontay Wilder?
Not far away. It has to be made, you know, without question.
Will he fight somewhere else besides this?
I'm sorry, say it again.
With Joshua, no. Wilder's not other places. Joshua's been fighting over in
Joshua,
the UK,
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's been fighting. He's going to come to the States. I mean, right? That would be the best thing for him to get as a heavyweight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, we'll see what Eddie Hearn's promoter does. I mean, you know, Eddie has worked a lot of fights on HBO. You know him, you know his father, Barry Hearn. And without doubt, Matchroom Boxing is going to bring Anthony Joshua to the United States in very near future. There's no question.
And final question on my end. In your mind, who do you think is the future star of boxing right now? Obviously, Floyd Mayweather is retired. Canelo is the star at the moment. But who do you think would be the future star of boxing? Who do you see up and coming that's, you know what, that guy has it right there?
Well, certainly when I think of guys that really, you know, may take over as big stars in boxing, I look at Errol Spence. He's a guy that just keeps looking good. You know, he knocks people out. He's a very big welterweight. You know, he's not small. And, you know, you got to be a big welterweight to beat him. I don't see anybody beating him. So, you know, I think that if anyone is, you know, to be a big star, it's Errol Spence.
Well, I thank you for your time, Harold. Fernando Pimentel, once again, for BehindTheGloves.com and The Fight Guys. Cynthia Conti of
Ring TV, The Fight Girl and Fight Guys, and sometimes IFL, but yes.
And my good friend Steven Cureño from?
Steven Cureño from KO Artist Sports.
And of course, Harold Lederman from HBO saying, from the Stuff Up Center, we'll see you at the fights.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Can we take a picture with us, all of us?
Just picture?
All of us, yeah.
Just picture it.
Steven, get in here.
Steven, get in here.
Get in there, guys.
And then we'll do one with Inoue in it.
Cynthia's going to show off her tattoo on her right arm.
No, I'm not, Harold! Wait, I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready either.
Oh, that's a cute one.
That's a good one, too. That's an outtake one.
Okay, I'm going to save that.
That's an outtake.
I'm going to save, and then
that's an outtake.
and then regular camera, so then I can
load it up later.
Yes,
Thank you.
Fix it. Back in.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You want to get
Thank
in
you
the
so much,
picture?
Harold. You're awesome.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very awesome.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Pleasure doing it.
Call your limo.
Guys, all done.
Yeah, let me
Thank you for watching.
With you, sir. It was awesome.
Call your limo, and then
Thank you for watching, and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you tomorrow. All the interviews will be up in about an hour or so on my YouTube. So check them out. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.